Hi guys, welcome to Grief Resilience. So tonight we are going to be doing a guided meditation with Matt Berrier, who I'm really excited to bring to this group and introduce you guys to him. He's been with us for a little while if you guys haven't met him yet. But Matt leads some really awesome meditations. So I'm going to let Matt introduce himself a little bit, and hopefully he can tell us a little bit about like what are meditations and how do you do it in case you're brand new to meditation.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Welcome. I appreciate everyone on here on this call. I feel like there's a reason you're on here, deep down in my soul, and I know everybody involved here feels the same way about soul family. You know, when we say soul family, to me that means like our souls are connected for eternity. You know, it's not about just the blood relation to your family, but there's something about a soul family and the connections that you feel when you meet certain people. So yeah, I appreciate everybody being on here. I just wanted to say that first off. I got my St. Patty's Day.
That's awesome.
Gear on for tomorrow. But yeah, so just real quick before we get into the meditation, my background, I lost my daughter in 2013 and went through all kinds of therapy, paid for all kinds of counseling, and it was just a moment where the road branched off in two different directions. And I realized I could either go down one road, which was anger and sadness and just more of a negative vibration, or I could choose to go down a positive path. And still, you can still be sad. I still have days where, I will cry or, be sad. So it's not about suppressing those feelings, but it's more about just staying in that positive vibration and using that energy for something good. So that's kind of my story. I invested in a coach. I invested in a mentor, and that really led me down this path that I'm just extremely passionate about, which is meditation. And I've used that to connect to my higher self. And so in doing that, when you can connect to your higher self, it opens up the doors to just a lot more going around you. You get those signs, you get just a lot of synchronicities, and I call it magic. A lot of people have different definitions for it, but it's just magic, the things that happen, the animals that come and land on you, just when you ask for something, you get it in a sign, whether it be a phone call or a number or, the wind blowing in your face and your hair. It's just that connection to your higher self opens you up to these different realms that are just extremely positive. And up until just a few years ago, I was scared to connect with that other side. And I think that's what prevents a lot of people from experiencing the truth. And when I was really little, I heard something under my bed. And I'm sure a lot of you have had that experience where something frightened you. Maybe you saw a ghost, maybe you saw an angel, maybe you had some experience with the supernatural, and it kind of spooked you. And that's what happened to me growing up all my life. I knew I was connected to something else. Just things would happen, and I knew something was different, but I was blocking it out because I still had that connection to that feeling of being scared when something happened that was supernatural. So I worked through all that, and meditation was one of the biggest things that helped pull me through not only grief, but just healing a lot of past wounds. So that's that's my story in a nutshell.
I love it. And like I connected with you instantly because we were both like, this grief thing sucks, but like we got to choose something for ourselves. And like when I met you, I was terrified to meditate. So I didn't know what those feelings were that were going to come up and I didn't want to face them. And I did a couple of your guided meditations and it like opened up a whole new world for me. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's really cool to do this meditation thing where there's a ton of people online and you're all doing it together. And it's like, that soul family connectedness thing that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you're like, it's not so scary because I'm not alone, really. I mean, I'm kind of alone, but like I'm not like alone doing the meditation. So I love these group meditations. They're so much fun.
So does anybody have any questions before we get into this? So I believe the plan, I'm going to turn the light off and I'm just going to walk you through. It's a shortened version. So the meditations that I stick to are 20 minutes. And you can go shorter than that. You know, I have meditations that we can go through that are, 10, 12 minutes that are just as effective. But I've found that this one meditation in particular is very, very helpful for connecting to your higher self. And that is a meditation that we're going to be doing in our paid group that we're going to be starting next month. But what I'm walking you through is just a shortened version of that. And so to give you just a heads up, it'll be 12 minutes and there'll be 3 bells that go off. And that first bell that goes off, it goes for 3 minutes. And what we're going to do, we're just going to focus on our breathing and I'll walk you through it. But the main thing is just to like not overthink it. You really can't do anything wrong. But one of the biggest things you can do is just focus on your breathing. That's really, if you can just focus on your breathing, you're way ahead of the game. So you're going to breathe in through your nose. And then when you exhale out of your mouth. So that's the breathing technique that we'll be working on through this just short 12-minute meditation. Does anybody have any questions? Hey everybody, thank you for joining again.
The question is, when can we get started? I love it. Awesome. So I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna turn the light off. I'm gonna get the music going, and again, just there'll be 3 bells that go off, and I'll walk you through everything. And it's just a transition. Each bell that goes off, I'm gonna just get your mind to a different frequency, and that's really all meditation is just we get drawn off course throughout the day through work, through different stressors. I give the example all the time of, driving on the highway and people cutting you off. And then, you get a little upset or, whatever happens throughout the day, we get triggered and it throws our vibration way off. So meditation, when you can incorporate this every day, it's like working your soul out. So people work out for their body, for the physical. They work their mind out through different, education, different things they're learning. But our soul, oftentimes, we forget about that. And once you get that engine going behind your soul, it's the sky's the limit. I mean, it's magical. So yeah, if everybody's ready, just get comfortable. You can lay down, you can sit. And the biggest thing is just to be as still as possible. Throughout this process, we're just going to be as still as possible. Our body is going to want to fight changing frequencies. So you're going to get an itch. And you're going to want to itch it. And then you're going to want to turn. If you can fight that.
The worst. Fight it, guys. It's the worst. Why does my leg itch?
Yeah. So that's a key sign. That's a key. If you can focus, pay attention to that, because that's that threshold where if you can fight through that, it's going to put you on that next level, that next frequency. But a lot of times we itch and we want to turn and we get distracted. So, it's real simple. Just relax. Don't overthink it. I'm going to walk you through this. It's going to be amazing.
So excited.
I'll cue up the music here, and as soon as you hear the bell, we'll start with the breathing. But as I cue the music up, just practice on breathing through your nose. Inhale, take a nice inhale through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth. Do that again. Just inhale through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose, out through your mouth. And each time you exhale, you kind of just sink deeper and deeper into where you are, right? If you're in a chair, if you're laying down, each exhale, you're just going to sink. And we are going to start right now. So just imagine yourself as you close your eyes. Imagine yourself in a forest. You're walking down a trail. Just continue to breathe in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And just focus on the breathing as you walk through the forest. There are trees everywhere. The sun's going down. And you just continue to walk down this path, forgetting about all your worries, anything that happened in your past, any pain, any sadness. The wind is blowing in your face, blowing all those sorrows, that pain away as you continue to walk. And you tell yourself, this is me time. This is all about you. Focus on you during this journey tonight. Nothing else is on your mind except healing you, healing your soul. Just focus on your breathing. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. As we get deeper and deeper into the forest. Notice what's around you. My animal spirits are with you right now. Walking through the forest with you. As you continue to walk, Notice all the animals around you. Your spirit guides are with you. Your spirit animals are with you right now. The angels, they're with you right now, walking through the forest. Everyone's on the same team, protecting you, guiding you towards the top of this mountain. As we continue to walk, the landscape clears out. We see less and less trees, more open space. We're approaching the base of the mountain. Continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And as you walk out of the forest, up to the mountain, you notice other people walking out of that forest with you. To your left, to your right, and you're all walking together up the mountain. Continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. As you continue to walk up the mountain, you get closer and closer to each person. Keep walking up the mountain until you get close enough to the person on your left and right where you can hold hands. Grab their hand on the left, grab their hand on the right, and continue to walk up that mountain together. The brothers and sisters on this call, that is us. We're connected to you right now. Our souls are connected. Our hands are connected. And our hearts are connected. And imagine our hearts with energy flowing to the neighbor on your left and the neighbor on your right, pumping love back and forth, so much positive energy as we walk up to the top of this mountain. Just send so much love and appreciation to each person on the left and on the right of you. And as we approach the top of the mountain, we notice something very, very familiar. It's specific to you. It's either your animal spirit, it's your angel, it's your past loved one, It could be a flower, a plant, a tree. But as you get to the top of the mountain, it becomes clear and more clear. That your angel guides are waiting for you. Your past loved ones are waiting at the top of this mountain to connect with you, finally. The connection that you always knew was there, but you just couldn't really 100% see it. Each pump of your heart, each step you take, closer and closer, more clear and more clear, until you get to the top of the mountain. And I want you to just appreciate the moment. Your soul family is here tonight, holding you, hugging you. Your angels are here tonight. Your animal spirits are here. They're real. The trees, the wind, the universe, God, He is on your side. He is for you. And just know that everything happening up until this point, it happened for a reason. We can't explain it, but it happened for a reason. Something bigger than us. It's way bigger than us. But we're here tonight to embrace that. Embrace the love, the connection, the knowing that there's more to just what we see with our eyes. There's more to this life. Just continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and appreciate the moment again. Just look around. Look back down that mountain that you just walked up, the mountain of life. And just appreciate this moment. Your world is about to change. You're here on this tonight for a reason. The hundreds, the thousands that are going to be listening, that are here with you tonight. This is a very special night. Now say goodbye to your angels, to your past loved ones, to your animal spirits as you walk back down the mountain. And slowly start to come to. If you want to move around, move around. And as you wake up, know that you're not leaving anyone behind. You're just saying bye to them on the top of the mountain in this meditation. And just like a pet, a dog, a friend, an animal, they're not going to just let you walk away. They're going to follow you home. And just know tonight that they're following you home. Just allow yourself to wake up as you walk down the mountain. I'm here with you. Just continue, if you want to open your eyes, continue to slowly wake up and just shrug your shoulders around. just be thankful and appreciative of being in this life right now. How's everyone feeling? Okay.
As always, I love your meditations.
So that felt really good. I don't know if anyone else felt as connected as I do, but I just go into a trance and just kind of, just talk it through. It's different every time. I did not plan on any of this really. It was all, it was just off the top of my head, but I just connect to my higher self, and I have a general idea of what we're going to do, but new things come in all the time. And
yeah, pretty awesome. Kelly says she's tingly, and Terry says, wow. And Allie saw herself as her spirit animals at once.
Wow.
Lauren is lightheaded. Oh, you have some good responses there. I think it was a good meditation.
Yeah, so that's one of them, and the other one I do is 20 minutes. It's they're broken up in sections of 5 minutes, and again, it's just connecting to our higher self. And scientifically, I just don't know really how it works. I do know that your brain changes states, from like beta to alpha. So there's different frequencies that have been scientifically proven to change your frequency when you meditate. But I can't explain the magic that happens by meditating.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about the science. I just know I always feel good afterwards. Like, that's all I need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Try it. And if you feel great, then maybe you should keep doing it. But yes, I do want to tell people, if you love this meditation, Matt, where can people find you? If they want to join your group, or if they want to get deeper into their meditations.
Yeah, so we have a free group. There's a little over 1,400 of us in the group right now, and again, it's like family in the group. And it's called On Multidimensional Activation. So, again, that the name came to me when I was meditating. So all kinds of things can happen when you meditate. I mean, you'll connect to past loved ones, you'll connect to, other beings, it's wild, the things that meditation can connect you to. But that's where I came up with the name On Multidimensional Activation. Is my thought, or the universe was telling me, hey, there's so many people that are off right now. They're blocked up. They have pains and traumas and different things that are preventing them from connecting to your higher self. And we kind of work through that in the paid group, to drill down and remove the things that are preventing us from connecting to our higher self. And so, yeah, that's, when you're on,
life is just flows. Like, everything's better. Magic. Yeah. Turn on. Like,
yep.
I guess some people probably think we're crazy who don't get it.
Does anybody have any questions? I believe the links to the groups are, in the description. And, if anybody wants to do like a one-on-one meditation, or they're interested in doing weekly meditations, just reach out to me, and, we can talk about if we think it's a good fit or not, and kind of the direction that you want to go. And, the sky is really the limit. Like, whatever you want to attract into your life, I've been able to do it through meditation, whether it's, money, attracting certain people into your life, your twin flame, a job, your past loved one, your animal spirit. It applies to all of it. So, yeah.
Yeah. People ask me why I'm so positive all the time, and I probably should just start saying I meditate. Like, you know, things aren't so bad after you get like a, you know, a little check. Meditation gives you that check you need sometimes.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I didn't see any questions pop up. Everybody's loving the meditation. They're talking about it amongst themselves in the comments.
Yeah. So we, you know, what I plan to do is starting an account on SoundCloud to where people can just put an app on their phone and download it and just have it on demand whenever they want. Just little, you know, 5-minute meditations for when you're at work and you get triggered. You can put it on real quick, boom, and reach a different frequency and put those on SoundCloud to where they're a lot more easily accessible. So that's the plan going forward.
That if you get stuck, let me know. We'll make that happen. All right. Well, I appreciate your time as always. I'm so grateful to know you and to learn from you. So we're very happy to have you here anytime.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you all for having me tonight. Thank you for your time, most of all. I know how valuable that is. So I really do. I appreciate you very, very much. And again, don't forget, there's a reason you're watching this. There's a reason that you're connected to me and her. You know, all of us are connected. We're on this journey for a reason. The things that happen to us in our life, you've always thought, you know, I'm missing something. Something's off. If you were looking for a sign, this is the sign. This is it. So I love you all. Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. Thank you, Matt. Talk to you soon.
Good night.
Night.